We are discussing about the chapter square and square root. This is our fourth part, in which we will study of worksheet fifth. Worksheet fifth of square and square root. Now we know that a plus b whole square is equal to a square into b square. Similarly, we can write that a multiplied b is equal to root a into root b, and so on. In division form, a by divided by b is equal to a by b. It is from the algebraic chapter from the class 7 previous class. That can be written in the form of square root also. A multiply b in the square root is equal to separated by root a multiply root b. And similarly, in the division form, a divided by b is equal to square root of a divided by square root of b. Now we will discuss some problem one by one. As our first question is that find the square root of the following fractions. First question is that 324 divided by 361. The question is 2151,169. Now here we can write that in the solution form, root under 324 divided by 361, which is equal to root under 324 divided by root under 361. We have to find the square root of 324 and the square root of 361 by any means. If you know it directly, write in the directly form. Otherwise, we use the prime factorization method or the long division method to find the square root of 324. We know that the square root of 324 is 80 and the square root of 361 is 19. This is our answer. We must have to learn the square of 1 square, 1, 2 square, 4 approximately into 625 square is equal to 6 to 5. Minimum of 1 to 25, we must have to know the square root of that number or a square of that number. Now it becomes 2159. Solution, we have 2151,169 square root. Now it is in a mixed number. Firstly, then convert it into a improper fraction that can be converted into 21 into 169 into 21, and then whatever the result is multiplied by 51. It will become root under 3600 divided by 169. Similarly, we can write that 3600 divided by 169. We know that the square root of 3600, that means 36 is split into 60 and 169 is 13. And divide, it is a proper fraction, therefore convert it into a mixed number. It is 4 8 by 13. 13 for the and multiply by 8. This is our answer. Question number 2, we have to find the value of square root of 0.0009, and the third number is the square root of 0.012321. Here there are two methods to find out the square root of this decimal number. Firstly, whenever we have some number which is a perfect square, leave the decimal form, just consider the number. It is a 9. 9 is a perfect square number. And here the number is 1, 2, 3, 2, and which is also a perfect square number. So we can use a simpler method of this, that as some solution of 1, that is, we have square root of 0.0009. This can be written in the form of this 9 by, we have just removed the decimal portion. Now it can be written as 9 by, no, the square root of 9 is 3 and the square root of this 10,000 is 100. This will become 0.03. So clear? Firstly, we have just removed the decimal and convert it into a fraction. Now putting the square root as numerator and denominator on the both sides, and then find the square root of that number directly. No need to a long division method. Similarly in this question we can write that 0.01232 is equal to 12321 divided by 1000 1 2 3 4 5 6 digits. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 digits. Now it can be written as 12321 and square root of, we know that very well, that is the square of 111 and it is square of 100. This has become 0.11. Now it is question number 3. We have to find the square root of the following. The number is this 0.53361. It is a larger number. We are unable to remember that what is the square root of that number as the previous question. Then we will use a long division method for this. This is very important in this chapter. The long division method to find the square root of that number is very important, and we must have to know the this. Therefore, we can write that in order to find the square root of that number, we will write it into a tabular form. Firstly, suppose that it is written as 0.053361. It is a division form. Now consider that in the previous question we have just discussed how to divide it into a long division method as the division form. Here it is just in decimal form. Firstly, consider the pair from the right side of the decimal and the left side of the decimal. There is no decimal number in the left side, so make it a right side, pair of right side. If you leave with a one digit, then make it a double digit by putting a 0 there. Now it is just a decimal portion. As you all know that directly we will put decimal form. Now consider 5. Then we can say that it will become 2 to the 4 and twice of that. This will become 1. This is 4. Now it is 3 carat. Now it comes to a times of how many times? 3 times. 3 3 is 9. 3 4 is 12. This will become 4. This will become 4. Now 61 will be carried here, and this is added 43 and 3 46. Now we have to put a digit there 1, so that it at 1's times it will be exactly divisible. Therefore we can say that the square root of 0.053361 0.0533 is 0.231. Answer. Now we will take another example of question 150.0625. Now similarly here the question we will construct a table there. 150.0625. Now make a pair in the previous questions. 1 pair, 2 pair and 3rd pair. Here 1 is left. Therefore firstly we will divide it by 1. 1 1 is 1. This will be cancelled. This is 2 and this is 1. Now carry 50 here. Carry 50. Then it becomes twice times. 4. This will become twice of 4. This will become 6. This is 24. Now it comes to decimal term. Put the decimal and carry 0 6 there. Now it comes by 2 times. 2 2 is 4. 2 4 is 8. 2 2 is 4. And this 2 here we will put 6 by 2, 10, 8 of 2, 2. This is 5, 5 4, 1. Now it left with 2, 4, 4. Now we will carry 25. Now we have to put a digit there. This will be 5. 5 5 is 25. 5 is 2. 5 4 is 20 and 2. 22. 5 4 is 20 and 2. 22 again. 22. 5 2 is 10 and 2. 12. This all will be cancelled here. And this is 5. Therefore, we can say that 150.0625 is equal to 12.25. Here in question number 4, we have to find the square root of the following. Correct to 3 places of decimal. We have to divide it by 3 places of decimal. Example, the number is question 7. We have to find the square root of 7 correct to 3 places of decimal. In order to find the 3 places of decimal, we will divide it into 4 decimal places. As this, let it be 7. We know that it is divided by 2. 2 to the 4, it becomes 3. Now division is stopped here, but we know that in every decimal number there is a decimal and later 0 0. So we cannot write it here, but we can write here a decimal 4. There is no limit to take a 0 after the decimal part. Now here it comes to decimal term, put their decimal and put their 0. Now we will divide it by how many times? 6 times. 6 times 6 6 is 36, 6 3, 6 4 is 3, and it will become 27. This will become 24. 10 6 4 9 7 2. It will cancel. This 6 times. This is 52. Now we will carry this 0. 0 it come by 4 times. 4 4 4 is 16, 6 1 4 to the 8 1 9 4 5 the 20. 10 6 4 9 0 0. This is 3. It is cancelled. Now it is 5 2 8. It is 4 times. We will put 4. Now we will carry on another pair of zeros. There it is 0. Now we will check how many times it will goes. By observation digits we will find it. It comes by 5 times. 5 times. 5 5 then 25 5. 10 5 5 9 9 2 7. This is 3 3 4 9. This left with 9 9 6 3, and it is cancelled. Now it becomes left with 5 2 9 0 3 9 7 5. Now we will put another zeros there 0 and try equal to how many times it will become. We have to put a digit there. It is a larger number, so we have just finished some hit and try method. So we can read that approx number from there. Now we will think about them. It is 7 7 7 the 49 9 has moved 4 9 4. This is 4 7 and the 63 3 in hand 6 7 to the 14 and 6 14 and 6 it is 20 0 in hand 2 7 5 the 35 and 2 37. We will be left with 370 34 9. Now subtract 10 times 1 9 4 5. This is 4 4 3 1. This is 7 0 9 7 2. It is cancelled. It will be divided by 7. Here we will reach up to the 4 places decimals 1 2 3 and 4. So we can write that root 7 is equal to 2.6457. It is of 4 digit, but we have to ask it up to 3 places. Therefore we can write that 264 and left the digit and round off, which will become 6. This is our final answer. One more question is there. 2 whole 1 by 12. It is a mixed number. In solution form, firstly we have to convert it into decimal form. 2 1 by 12, which will become 25 by 12, and this will become after division form 2.0833 and so on. Now we have to find the square root of that number in tabular form. 2.08333 and so on. We will put a 3 or digit or 0 0. No, there is no problem. Now make it in a pair and just divide by this method. And finally, whether do yourself, you have to do yourself. I am just writing the answer of that. This will become cube root of square root of 2 1 by 12 is equal to decimal form of that. This is 1.4433. This will be final answer 143 answer. Now we are left with question number 5, that we have to estimate the value of the following to the nearest 1 places of decimal, 1 places of decimal of root 90. In solution form, we can write that here the nearest perfect square number squares to 90 are 81 and 100. 81 and 100 are the two perfect square number, in which the 90 lies between them. So we can write that therefore 81 is less than of 90 is less than of 100. Is it clear? Now put a square root of all of the numbers. Then find the value. This root 81 becomes 9. This will become 90, and this is left with 10. Therefore, we can say that the square root of this 90 lies between 9 and 10. Therefore, the value of root 90 lies between 9 and 10. Now we will guess. Why we are guessing? That we have to estimate, not find the exact value. We are finding the estimate value. Therefore, we will guess here. Now 9 point something. Therefore, check as 9.2 square. 9.2 square is, we will multiply it in a rough portion. 9.2, 2 to the 4, 2 9 the 18, 9 to the 18, 8 9 and 81, 82, 4 8 8 16, and 4 and 8. This is very less number. 84.64, 84.64. This is very less than of 90. Not try to improve that. 9.4. Let it be a 9.4 square. No. Multiplied by 9.4, 9.4. Now for 4 is 66 and 1, 4 9 is 36, 7 37, 9 4 is 36, 6 7 3, 9 9 81 and 3 84. This is 6 7 3 13. This is 8 and this is 8. This is 88.36, 88.36. It is also less than 90. Now try one more time. 9.5 square. Now multiply it with 9.5. 9.5 into 9.5. 5 the 5 the 25 and the 2. 5 and the 45 to 47. 9 the 45 and 4. 9 9 the 81 and 4 85. 5 7 5 12. This is 5 10 0 and 9. 9.025. 9.025. Observe that this 90 and this 9.5 is just closer. This is nearest to 90. Then we can say that finally root under 90 is equal to 9.5. Question number 6 is that Devika has a square piece of cloth of area 9 meters square, and she wants to make a 16 square shaped scarf of equal size of it. She has a cloth of 9 meters square. She wants to make a scarf, small scarf from this as 16. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 16. She wants to make it 16 small scarves of equal size. And what should be the possibly be the length of the side of the scarf that can be made out of it? Now we can solve as one by one. Firstly, here area of cloth is equal to 9 meters square and number of scarves is equal to 16. Then we can say that therefore area of a scarf is equal to 9 by 16 meters square. Is it clear? Now let the side of let the side of scarf is equal to x. Therefore, area of a scarf is equal to x square. Is it clear? Now, according to question, yeah, we know that this area of this scarf this area of curve will be equal. So we can write that hence we can say that x square is equal to 9 by 60 meter square. We will solve it here that x is equal to square root of 9 by 60 meter square. Hence, therefore, x is equal to, what is the square of this, square root of this 9? 3. What is the square of 6 root 16? That is 4. And what is the square of meter square? Meter. Therefore, it becomes x equal to 0.75 meter. Therefore, the length of the side of scarf is equal to 0.75 meter. Now our question is that the area of a square plot is 800 meter square. Area of a square is plot is 800 meter square, and we have to find the estimated length of the side of the plot. Then we'll do as the previous questions. Let the side of the square plot is equal to x. Therefore, area of the square plot is equal to x square, side square. Hence, the area of square is 800 is equal to x square. We can write it there, x square is equal to 800 or x is equal to root under 800. Here we will see that this 800 is not a perfect square number. So we have to find the square root of this 800, and we will do the process of estimation now. And from the question number 5, estimated value of the side we will find. Now we will find the square root of this 800. Now the nearest perfect square numbers to 800 are 7, 8, 4 and 8, 4, 1. The perfect square number nearest to 800 are 784 and 841. Therefore, we can write that A784 is less than 800 is less than 841. Now we will put a and the square root of that 784, make a square root of that root under 841. As previous, we will know that what is the square root of this number. This is 28. This is root under 800. This is square root of 29. We will do this. We will find the square root of that number by long division method also, or prime factorization method. No. Hence, root 800 lies between 28 and 29. So we will guess as the previous questions. Now suppose, therefore 28 and decimal something, 28 and the decimal something, let it be 2. 28.2 whole square, let it be multiplied by 28.2 by 28.2. This will become as multiplied, we will get it a 795.24, and similarly it is very less than of this 800, so we will multiply it one more time, 7.3 whole square, 28.3 whole square. This will become 800.89. This is nearest to 800. Therefore, hence, root under 800 is equal to 28.3. Therefore, hence the square, the estimated length of, therefore the length of plot is equal to 28.3 meter. This is the end of our chapter.